guys, it's Brit, and today I thought that I would tell you guys a story. So as you can tell by the title, this is about the time that my school went into lockdown and a gunman ran through the school. But my school's kind of in the area where it's okay, but my high school had a little reputation. Things that weren't true, like, oh, you get stabbed with the fork when you go to the toilet. You're like, that doesn't happen. And kind of, it's like every little thing that happened at the school, everyone would pick on and be like, oh, it's awful. Like, on makeup day, I don't remember when, I don't remember what year I was in, but the Utahs decided they would get a bunch of plastic forks and put them all in the oval. Then made it into the newspaper and people complained, calling the school feral and scummy, and people that went to the school many years ago are saying, oh, it's so bad. Well, schools change. It was okay when I went there. I never experienced anything awful. Well, this couldn't control anyway. Pretty much I was in year 9 and we were sitting in English class doing English work. I don't know what we were doing. I think we were doing things based on a novel. I don't remember. And then all of a sudden this started playing. I don't know if it's the same in other countries, but in Australia we play the national anthem when we're in lockdown. So as soon as that starts playing, you go, oh crap. And you're not allowed to leave the classroom until they give you the all clear. So I was sitting in English and I'm going, oh my god, is this a practice? Is it a drill? So pretty much that started playing and we were like, oh god, we're in lockdown now. And of course I'm sitting there going, oh crap, we're going to die. Exactly like that, but I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, something bad happening. And because all the boys go up to the window and they all start looking out the window and everything like that, and there was a helicopter and its shadow was right on the grass bit outside the classroom, and that was really scary. I'm like, oh my god, we're going to die. So everyone ran up to the window and they were like, oh, helicopter, helicopter, and of course, you know, my friend's like, oh, let's go up to the window, let's have a look. I'm like, okay. So up to the window, even though, mind you, in lockdown you're supposed to be either hiding under the tables or hiding up against the wall or something under the window so that no one can see you and no one can shoot you. So of course we all go up to the window, which is just the smartest thing to do, because, you know, we all looked and I think the teacher's like, oh, come on, we all have to sit down and everything like that. So we all went and sat down. I think my friends, I started listening to my iPod. And yeah, the lunch bell went and we weren't allowed to leave the classroom. And then I think maybe it might have been like halfway through lunch that we were only allowed to stay in those quadrangles unless you had to go to the canteen, which you could leave, but that was like teachers everywhere around there. And then you had to go straight back to the quadrangle. So we were kind of bored sitting in the quadrangle. I'm like, well, something's going on. We don't know what's going on. I want to know what's going on because I feel like I have the right to know what's going on. Like, you know, so we went to the library and we went to the computers. The library was like dead, there was no one in there. And then we went to the computers and we tried to log in and it's like network not available or something. Like, oh, okay. But like that was normal. Our school was like normal, like it was normal for that type of thing to happen. So we went to the other one and it was the same thing. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, this is kind of scary that it's like network not available, but then it's kind of typical high school. So then I'm like, you know what, instead of trying all of them, let's just go and try the one that you go up to see what books the school, like the library has and where it is, like those ones. So we went up to that one and that worked. Like the internet came up and everything. I'm like, alright, well let's go on to the local radio station because they've got local news. So we went on there and I don't remember if I found something. I think I found some similar stories about people going around with guns, but it wasn't anything to do with this, what was going on. And then, now I don't remember if it was the librarian or one of the teachers that always helps in the library, and they came up and they're like, well, what are you doing, you can't be doing that. And we're like, well, those ones over there, the network's not working, you know, we can't go and check, we want to know what's going on because we don't know what's going on. It's really scary, but it's really scary being like stuck in school in a certain area. They're all like, oh, we're in lockdown, and you don't know what's going on. And there were stories going around and we had no idea what was true. We wanted to know what was going on. It was really, really weird and really scary. So we pretty much got kicked out of the library. So that was great. So I don't remember if mum called me or if I called her or if I texted her and told her we were locked down that she called me, or if she got a text from the school telling her that we were in lockdown, but you know, we were talking on the phone about what was going on, and she said that my sister was also in lockdown. Now her primary school was, let's say, a couple-minute drive. This is serious. Like, they've locked all the schools around the area were all in lockdown. It was scary, and we were going around and you know, everyone was sharing stories. One of my friends had another teacher, and apparently as soon as the national anthem started playing over the PA system, he went and saluted the PA system like it was a complete joke. Now whether he did that because he thought it was a drill or whether it was just to calm people down, I think that that's kind of disrespectful and really stupid. Like, you're in lockdown, you don't just salute it, that's really stupid. Like, there's people like freaking out, going, oh my god, we're all going to die. And he's just like, oh, salute. And it's just like, why? And there were so many stories going around. I think we found out there were 2 people. There was a story that it was 2 guys, and there was a story saying it was a guy and a girl. There was a story saying that they had a bomb, that they had guns, that fake guns, they were water pistols, they were Nerf guns. There were just so many stories going around. There was one where, so there was one that was told that they went and, because my high school was on a highway, so apparently they went and they stopped cars in the middle of the highway, the gun. So yeah, I didn't eat anything at lunch because in these type of situations, things that freak me out completely, things like that, they make me feel really sick. My stomach just drops and I feel sick. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to be sick, but I just feel really crappy and sick. So I didn't eat anything, but the bell went to go to the next class. So I went and got my books and I grabbed just a piece of fruit that I had and I took it into class because I have maths next, and the teacher I had was really nice. So I told him, just, you know, explain to him that in situations like this I feel really sick and I don't eat when I feel like that, so when it goes away, when everything dies down and everything's okay, then I'll become hungry and then I'll eat my fruit if that's okay. And of course he said that's okay. Now, I don't think much work was done in that class, obviously, when something like that happens. I think we just went through a few questions in the book and that was it. You know, they're all like, oh, you need to do the whole of chapter 1 or whatever. That's probably an exaggeration, but yeah, and we only got to like 2 questions or something. But you know, like, in a situation like that, you don't really want to do work. So we're talking about it. I think I was sitting with my friend and we were listening to music. Of course, more stories are going around. There's a gunman, there's 2 gunmen, there's a guy and a girl. They're like, there's 2 guys and a girl. It was just like so many stories, but no idea what was going on. And then eventually, over the PA system, the principal was like, it's the all clear. They got them. I don't know if they got just 1 person or if they got 2, actually. It was year 9, so yeah, I finished high school like 2 years ago. I finished high school in 2014, so yeah. But when I got home that night, I decided that I would jump on Google and have a little Google about the situation and everything, and I went on so many different news sites. Went on like Channel 9 News, so that's like actual like proper like Melbourne stations, like TV ones, and local radio stations and local newspapers, just Google in general, and I found out that one of the gunmen, or whatever, ran through the oval of the school. Well, just, now, there's 2 schools, both with a similar name. I don't know which one, like my high school or the primary school, similar names. They could have run through both, could have run through the primary school, through high school, but yeah, so gunmen pretty much ran through my school and we were put in lockdown for ages. I mean, I'm a bit of a drama queen, but that whole situation freaked me out heaps. You don't know what's happening, and the fact that we weren't even allowed to go to the library and Google what was going on really was terrifying. Especially, like, what were they trying to hide? Was it all a hoax? Like, it was even on the news, on the TV that night and everything. And if you guys enjoyed the story time, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if anything crazy has happened at your school. People, if you live around me, you know, you're my town, then you'd probably know all about that story. You'd probably go, yep, that happened. I remember that happening at my school. But yeah, let me know anything crazy that happened at your school or anything, and make sure to subscribe so you know when I make a new video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys!